Hi, my name is Aaron Adams and welcome to my video journal entry number 2. In week 5, our task was a discussion board discussing the 5 frequent options and to choose one and describe at a workplace what you thought was best and give a situation or the task where it was applied. I guess the general consensus from that discussion board for the class was the reward system option seemed to be pretty popular. I too just chose that as my example to write about. In week 6, we were tasked with a discussion board discussing the differences between synchronous and asynchronous communication tools and which ones that you use at work. For synchronous, I use an example of two-way radios at work. I use them quite frequently when I do my lean events. It's a good way for me to communicate with the people I need to communicate with on the floor, and I usually get a rapid response out of it. The asynchronous tool that I discussed was email. I use that quite a bit too at work, although the turnaround on the response is not as fast. It usually takes a while before I get a response with email. In week 7, we had a discussion board to discuss who holds the ultimate responsibility for adult learning. From my standpoint, I think that the adult learner themselves actually hold the ultimate responsibility for learning. I say this because with the technology available today, it is very easy to go out and learn what you want to learn. For example, if you're in a training course and you feel that the trainer is subpar or the trainee is subpar and you're not getting what you want to get out of the material, it's very easy to do a Google search and find a bunch of information about what it is you want to learn about. So therefore, I feel that the adult learner holds the ultimate responsibility. And again, it's like the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. In week 8, we had a discussion board, but we didn't end up doing it because it was a short week, so that time was made available to us to kind of get caught up and work ahead on our capstone project. In week 9, we were tasked with signing up for a group, either group A, B, C, or D, which rolled directly into week 10, where we met up with our group and we discussed the new technology for communication. Our group discussed Google Wave, and it was really a good conversation with the Google Wave. Google Wave is a new communication technology that's coming about, being developed by Google, of course, and it's, for example, one of the capabilities of Google Wave is if you're working with a group and say you're editing a Word document or an Excel document, you can see the edits going on to that document while they're happening. So you no longer will need to email a document to somebody as an attachment, have them update it or edit it, and then email it back to you. It can all be done live. So you can work as groups on one single project in one document without having to send it back and forth to each other, which would be time consuming in doing so. So that's just one of the small little nuggets Google Wave has to offer. And I invite you to do a Google search for Google Wave, and there's a demonstration video out there put on by Google that shows the benefits and what this new technology is capable of. And I think it runs about an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half. It's a really good video. As of now, I'm not aware of any beta versions out there for those of you that do want to try it out, but I would be interested in hearing if you did find a beta version, because I would like to try it. And then excuse me, in week 11, we talked about summative evaluations and formative evaluation, where they're beneficial. and our experiences with them. As of now, I believe that the course is going along pretty smooth, no major complaints. The one thing that I would like to see that I haven't seen as of yet is a rubric for the capstone project. As of now, I think I would like to know exactly what the instructor is looking for. So what I'm thinking and what she's actually looking for aren't two different things. I think it serves for a better project and makes it a little bit easier to make if you know the criteria that you're going to be graded to. So that's the only thing that I would like to see. Other than that, I think the class is going along pretty well. I'm getting a lot out of it, learning some new tools and terms. So I look forward to working with my group in the future to practice the delivery of the capstone project, and I look forward to seeing everybody else's capstone projects. Until then, thank you.